Hey guys, and welcome to the Saturday workout. Hopefully we've got a lovely sunny day for you all today because we have a lot of running on the agenda. Because we run, we want to mobilize the lower body actually quite significantly, so we're going to do a couple of stretches to allow us to do that. First of all, we're going to start with some ankle dorsiflexion. So this means taking the knee and crossing it straight over the foot. So we're going to push the knee over the foot like so. We're going to try and get a really nice stretch here in the Achilles and the calf, and we're going to move it around, so from the center line of the foot to the outside. Keep pressing down with your elbow, keep the heel down, and we're going to accumulate up to 3 minutes in total. So let's do 90 seconds on one side, and then we do around 90 seconds there on the other, to get some nice mobility there in the back of the ankle and stop us getting too many calf cramps at the end. After this, we're going to come into our goalie stretch. We're going to put the inside of the foot flat on the floor, and then we're just going to press back through the hips and get a nice stretch on the inside of the hips there, the groin area. Again, we want to be 2 to 3 minutes in that position, working forwards and backwards, slowly increasing the range of motion of the hips. We're going to come over into the pigeon stretch then and work on the outside of the hips. Again, we're going to do, let's say, 90 seconds on one leg before we switch over into the other leg. If it's easy for you to be up on the top like so, you can also just come down. And again, you can move over to the foot and you can move over to the knee to increase the stretch in different angles on the hip. Finally, we're just going to get ourselves something to hold on to, a wall or anything, and we're just going to extend the quad, stretching the front of the leg, the thigh muscles, which are also very important when running. Once this is done, we're going to be nice and mobilized in the lower body. We're just going to build up the heat in the body and also just the movement patterns with some dynamic movements. So we're going to do 15 lunges. Nice and slow, try and keep the upper body stable, the foot steps forward and the body just sinks directly down. Once we have 15 of those, we're simply going to take our squat stance and perform 15 air squats. We'll do that 3 times in total, 15 and 15. So now we're actually ready to run. We're going to begin with a 3K run. So by run here, we just mean a moderate pace, the pace you would run a 5K at. So if you don't know this, it needs to be a pace that you can hold on to for a decent amount of time. You should be out of breath, but still able to talk. That's one way to judge how fast you're going and how stressful it is on your body. Once you have that 3K, we're going to walk for 1 kilometer. So it can be a walk or it can be a very slow recovery pace jog. That's up to you. But the idea is that you're not getting any more tired over this 1K. You're actually recovering. After that, we're going to move on to the fast 1K. So this basically means a controlled sprint. It should be 10 to 20% faster than the run which you did earlier. So with this, you're not going to be able to talk very much. It's going to be very intense and stressful on the body. So if you can hold a conversation while you're doing this pace, then it's too slow and you need to go faster. To finish, we're going to end in a run. So the same pace as the pace we began with. So this is going to be for 3 kilometers as well. And again, it should be somewhere around your 5K pace, if you know that. And this is what we're going to do then until the end of the run. The idea, I would say, for the time would be to complete it in under 50 minutes. Under 50 minutes is a good time. Under 40 would be an excellent time. So let us know the times, of course, as usual, and be safe and enjoy.